Hey everybody, Trav back again. So here we are, part 2 of our mini-series on our PScicraft episode. Welcome back. I really hope you're excited for this little project we have going on. Please make sure you leave a like for the video and subscribe for future content just like this. But anyway, I'm super pumped. Let's get on with it. In the last episode, we found our chunk. We've built ditches around the walls, and we've got rid of the water, and we protected the walls with our own water sources, so we can have a nice clean cut. And if you haven't figured it out yet, I know some of you have, we're going to be building a passive mob farm. Alright, we're going to get food the real way. Alright, I know some people try to make the little auto cookers and stuff, but they're just not very effective on console because of our mob cap. So I'm going to show you how an adult builds a passive mob farm on the console, and it's not too difficult, guys. So I really hope you're looking forward to this. I didn't leave you guys out, the meat eaters here. I know some of you guys like these golden carrots like me, and we've been working on getting those prepared in the last few videos. But this time, it's all about the steaks. So we're going to work today on this episode on getting our diggers in place and digging out this hole. So the reason I picked this island is because it was all by itself, but it was a biome where all these critters were spawning, but it's by itself in the ocean, so I don't have to worry about other passive mobs nearby. Other than, like, you know, a little spot over there I might have to flood, but it's wonderful. It's just its own little biome where these guys are spawning. So if I blast it all the way down, as long as there was grass up here to begin with, it was in this biome, then I can build a farm underneath. So I've got my island, I've got my chunk, I know what's going to happen, we've got our wall ready, it's time to start digging a hole. So what I've done up here is I've come about 20 blocks above the highest part of the ground there, and I've marked the edge of my chunk borders, which are right here, and then I've gone an extra 2 spots, or 3 spots out to the edges, okay? And we're figuring out where our dupers are going to be. So dupers need 5 blocks in between, and a duper can cover, so if a duper can cover about 5 blocks, then I need it to be minimum 2 blocks inside the edge. But to favor it, I've got this duper on the edge of the chunk, and then that duper down there is on the other edge of the chunk. Oh my goodness, my whole life flashed before my eyes. So I'm going to get to building these, and we'll come back soon. Bye for now. Alright guys, well I've put obsidian on where the flying machines are going to be to stop them, and Richie's down there building up some framework that we could stand on, just with a bunch of the scrap stone or whatever we've picked up. And then the next thing we need to do is kind of, here, I'll show you the idea of these flying machines. So it'll be that right there, and then we'll pop that one in. We need to get rid of this, and then this is also going to have a piston like that. So I'm going to build that 5 times, and then what we'll do is we'll put another slime block next to that one, just like that. So I'm just going to repeat this a couple times. And then we need that there. Okay, so now it's time for the observers, but before we do any of that, let's block these in so they don't move. So you could use this anytime you need to dig a hole. We're just going to do this in about as simple as we could kind of get while still doing fully automated TnT, pretty much. But you know, this works great for slime chunks too. So anyway, we got those in. Let's grab some observers. What do we got? Okay, so we've got some observers here. And, alright, so to get these in, this one's going to go straight up like that. And now, to get these ones in, we're going to have to kind of, I think, pillar up just a little bit here. Yeah, so this should be good if I build that across. Alright, so to make these ones a little bit easier to place, let's go up here, and on the pistons, let's just place some blocks for now, for something for us to aim our reticle at. Very nice. And then we can drop down here, and we should be able to come here, place these ones in. Alright, so we're going to have to do a little different for those. Alright, now let's get these ones in. Now these observers aren't snowproof, so if you're doing this in a snowy area for something, then you're going to have to put your observers on the side, or you're going to have to put them sideways. Not a big deal. I should have just put those ones in sideways, to be honest. Okay, so now what we need to do is we're going to come back here further, and we're going to put these pistons right underneath like that. We're going to do that the whole way as well. So I'll work on that, and I'll come right back. Alright, perfect. Now we're going to add one more, because we want a priming piston. Okay, so I think I got what we need. Now I'm going to do a little bit of a different duper. This is the one from my update video, if you haven't seen that one yet. So let me show you how this is going to go. We're going to do this, and then we're going to make this shape. Ooh, okay, so I lied. We're going to make that shape. Put one right there, one here, one here. That. We're going to put a normal block here to help keep the cart in place. What do I need to get rid of? Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do that. Go ahead and throw our cart up there. My wall is kind of needs to come out otherwise. Oh, there's a bunch of creepers down there. And then put your wall in the front. So just like that, and then the TNT will go underneath. So this should work here. Oh no, they're gonna shoot me off. There we go. I'll make sure I go through here and get rid of all the nonsense in the back. And to prime it, I just need to activate that front sticky piston. And we'll do that in a minute once I get all these built. So let me build those, and I'll be right back. Okay, so all the dupers are built. I got rid of any stone that was touching these things. So now we're going to go ahead and prime these. You can do it with buttons, redstone blocks. I got levers on me, so I'm just going to use levers. So we'll just put that on the front one. Do that, and it's primed. No! Alright, time to start blowing shit up. And from here, we need to also get rid of this piston. Careful not to push any of hit any of our slime. There we go. There they go. Okay, so that one's been done. Okay, we've got some terracotta. I'm going to put it here. Terracotta can't be pulled by pistons. It can only be pushed. So it's safe here. And it's going to stop these flying machines so there's space in between them and the TnT Dupers, allowing them to return. Okay, so now we just got to get some of our redstone put in. So, starting from here. Now our dupers are on the south side or our side of the flying machines. We'll keep that in mind when we set this up. So they're going to go a little bit further, exploding area a little bit further than where the flying machines go. So I think right there is probably going to be pretty close. Yeah, we'll try that. So we need 4 spaces in between. Note where I put the piston on top. And then now we need to do 1, 2, 3, 4. There'll be another one. 1, 2, 3. That. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two, 3, 4, 2, 3. Oops. I think I need... No, that's the last one. So the way I want to set this up now is let's put a block behind each of these observers. So when we use their dupers on the PlayStation, we can only have 20 primed TNT at once, and 4 dupers is too many. It's going to be fine at first, but once it starts getting down to bedrock, there's going to be too much primed TNT in the air, and then some of them aren't going to actually dupe. So what we'll do is we'll actually do this in 2. We'll run 2 at a time, and then just alternate. So let's just set up 2 little circuits here. You know, we'll run 2 down, and then if we wanted to, we'd push a button and send the other 2 down while the first 2 are retreating. But we're going to put trapdoors over top of these, just like this. So we're going to have to kind of figure out how we're going to do this here. Let's just do... let's do repeaters into these. And so what I'm thinking, Richie, is we're going to connect this one and that one, and we're going to alternate them. I think it's going to be how we do this. So to do that, we need to separate our... Let's go ahead and separate this and do it like this. So that way we can get the redstone at different heights. So that'll run that one. And so these buttons... So we could do this circuit that way. This circuit we can actually bring up. Like that. And have it go over the top. Yeah, there's a little walking room here. So if we do this, then this. So this should work, and this should give us some room underneath. We'll put one button, hard to see, we'll put one button there, and we'll put this button here. Okay, so we'll test. Everything's still blocked, but let's see. So that's sending those ones off. Let's test this one now. Alright, perfect. So guys, all we need to do is remove this, the obsidian, and then we're ready to test this thing out. Oh no! No! Hard save coming up. Okay, so I just need to get rid of obsidian. Alright guys, well I extended those return pistons with 3 blocks. And then what I also want to do here is let's put these buttons like a little bit closer together. Let's see if we could do that. That's just going to make this easy once we start doing this a bunch. Yeah, that should work. Okay. Take 2. Oh, let's save it. Or take 3? Take 3. Here we go. Oh, we're going to blow up the creepers. There we go. Here's our test. Those are starting to land on our water wall. But it looks like everything's going to be held up fine. Try this side. How are we looking? So this one could have gone a little bit further to the right, but I think I measured it wrong. I might make another one. I don't know. Like, that's not a whole lot to mine, though, guys, to be honest. That right wall, Richie, is what I'm talking about. This will be good enough. So, like, once I want to start doing this, like, I could come up with a timer if I wanted to, but this is fine. Once that one's about to there, then I'll reach up and hit this button. So while that one's flying back, this one's heading down. And I'll just keep alternating here. Once one's returning, I'll send another one down. Alright, well guys, you see what we're doing. I'm just going to keep doing this for a while. I'll see you when I hit bedrock. The only thing you got to watch out for when you're doing this is obsidian. Or little pockets of water and lava underneath, because obviously these aren't going to be able to explode through liquids. So if I see a patch of liquids come up, nice thing is, since I'm triggering these myself, is I'll just won't trigger them, and then we'll go down there and take care of any random patches of water or lava that the explosions can't go through. And then obsidian shouldn't be a huge issue, other than where like water and lava are going to meet. A lot of times they do that in like ravines. So obviously we would have to go through and clear the obsidian because the TnT can't blow that up. But yeah, I'm just going to kind of keep doing this until we get all the way down to bedrock. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Well guys, it's only been a few minutes and we've got bedrock down there. We have a couple little spots that we could have added a couple more dupers, or I spread these out better. They should have been 5 apart instead of 4, but that's fine. You know, so what if we have to mine a little bit away? We've got bedrock, so we're going to run these for a little bit to kind of clear out as much as we can. And we'll go down there and take care of the lava underneath. It just looks like a little pool, so that's not too bad. And we'll do some clearing here. And yeah, this is cool. It's only been a few minutes too, so it doesn't take very long. We've got a nice little chunk dug out here, which looks like it's in the middle of the ocean. You can't even tell there's an island here. Yeah, these are working great. So we're going to get to clearing this hole out. We'll see you guys soon. So this is working perfectly, guys. Look from down here. We're already at bedrock a few minutes later. I got to clean that wall up a little bit. Clean these. Honestly, I don't have to take them all the way out to the water wall, but it's fine. This water wall is perfect, though. This definitely is the way to do it. So I just need to get rid of some of this. But I think that's going to do it for that episode. That was quite a bit, guys. We after getting our hole ready the last time and finding our location, we built our dupers this time. So hopefully this helped. I always wanted to do this again, revisit it, because it's been a while since we did our last one. And show you how, you know, if you just need to take out a chunk or two, obviously you can bring those pistons out as far as you want. And it's just really easy. Just put a couple of these next to each other. You don't have to worry about automating the whole side. On this side, if you don't want to, you can make it manual like I did. No big deal. And yeah, it takes a little bit of legwork to get all this set up, but it only took a couple minutes for us to dig this hole. So, you know, imagine digging a hole like this without that, especially if this was a couple chunks long. So, hopefully that helps explain a couple of this stuff to you guys. It gives you a good demonstration. And next time we'll start on building our farm. Alright, so I'll see you soon. Bye for now.